everyone. This is Tempest for the Casual Election Hacker, starting in a few minutes. If you wanted to go to the talk, Relaunch Bits of Freedom, that has been moved to track number 3 in the 2 envelopes tent. Good afternoon, everybody. This talk is Tempest for the Casual Election Hacker by Andreas Bogk. He got the chance to do an analysis of the electromagnetic radiation from an election machine, and he's here to present his results. Thank you, and enjoy the talk.
Okay. You can hear me all? Fine. I'm going to talk about Tempest today, obviously. So what's Tempest? Tempest is a play by William Shakespeare, and it deals with a magician who uses his powers to invoke a big storm, a tempest. And it's a comedy or a romance, but no, that's not entirely what I'm going to talk about. So let's try it again. Why are we doing this? Maybe the other angle. You probably all know about voting computers. It was a big issue in many countries. It still is an issue in some countries, like Austria, for instance, and I think also in the US. People still have voting machines. Oh, turn up the volume. I thought I had a mic. Okay, so we don't trust voting computers is essentially why we are doing this, because we think that it's way too easy to cheat and do nasty things in electronic elections. We think voting computers are evil, because, as you know, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between a voting machine and a cheating voting machine. You see the pristine one on the left and the modified one on the right, which essentially means you can't. And back in 2006, voting computers were a big issue because the Dutch hackers around the We Don't Trust Them Computers organization and the German CCC people got together and attempted to show that voting machines can be manipulated. Because, you always had the claims, well, you cannot do that without the source code. And it's not a computer, it's a machine, and nothing can happen there. And so we got our hands on some of the Dutch NEDAP voting machines and played around with them, like reversed the firmware, exported a list of symbols, converted that to a linker script, which allowed us to, link arbitrary C code against the original binary, and do pretty nasty stuff with it, like cheating in the election or playing chess. And one of the attack vectors we thought of back then was, of course, electromagnetic radiation. And the equipment we had wasn't too good. It's basically, we had a radio scanner, and we had a pretty old spectrum analyzer. But using that, we found emanations of the voting computer, and we found the special character issue with the display, which you might have heard about it or not. And I'm going to demonstrate that, because is that cable long enough? It almost is. Okay, so what you can do when you place a radio scanner near the device and tune it to the right frequency is that you hear a specific emission. What the fuck? Can I have a real power supply, please? Okay, here we go. It's not very good to hear, is it? Do you hear that non-noise in it? Like it goes away if I move the antenna. It goes away if I move the power, of course. Okay. Hear that? Still hear it? Hear it even better? Can I have an assistant, please? Volunteer? You hold that?
Yes.
No, you have to vote because I have the microphone. Vote. Yeah. And choose between the party on the left and the party second to left. Yeah? And then one next to it, and one to the right. Okay, party on the left. Party in the middle. Party on the left. Doesn't work anymore. If you have to press the button on the left, upper left, to... Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that. Okay.